Hi everyone, I'm Allyn Root. I'm known as the capitalist evangelist in the United States of America. I'm a former presidential candidate, vice presidential nominee, #1 best-selling author, and I'm an entrepreneur's entrepreneur. I just love entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. And I'm here with Scott Picken, who's one of the top property experts, offshore property experts in all of South Africa, maybe the #1 expert, branded all over South Africa. He's even written the book. When I say someone's written the book, I usually mean they're good at it. But he's literally written the book on going global. You've led your clients to places like Australia and the United States, and they're doing fantastic, and you're the best at what you do. So what is it, $1.7 billion you've helped people invest?
Yeah, Wayne, we've helped over 2,000 people invest internationally in the last 14 years to a value of $1.7 billion. And really one of the things that we pride ourselves on is by finding the best partners on the ground. So tell me, what's happening in the American market at the moment in terms of, with people coming there and the property market as a whole in terms of residential, commercial?
Well, the American market is exploding, and there's a reason it's exploding. It's because it's very cheap. In other words, it went down dramatically. And there's no safer country in the world, according to most people's belief, than the United States. It'll always be the #1 country. If the world is going to hell, America will always still be there. And if the world's doing well, America will do even better. So people are investing in America. Foreign investors, international investors are stepping up to the plate, and they're buying up as much real estate as they can in undervalued areas. One of them, by the way, being my place of residence, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Well, it's one of the hardest hit markets.
It was one of the hardest hit markets, and now they can't, the minute a property goes up, there's 20 offers in 5 minutes, many of them for far more than what the original asking price was. That's what's happening in America.
Is it just us fools coming from outside, or is it the locals that are actually investing and the international investors as well?
No, it's a mixture of all that. There's a lot of American hedge funds. They're buying up thousands of houses at a time because they understand that millions of Americans who've lost their home are going to have to be forced to rent for the next 20 years. And so it's a fantastic time to own residential properties because you have a long line of people waiting to walk in and rent, and they're willing to pay top rental dollar, and they can never buy again because they've ruined their credit. Yeah. So it's an interesting time to be investing in the United States, but especially Las Vegas, where I'm from.
Well, Wayne, it's interesting because, you talk about, you've been the best-selling author 3 times already. We put this book together with Clem Santa, who's one of the top 3 most respected businessmen in South Africa and one of the top 5 in the world for global scenario planning. And we created a 4-dimensional model in terms of our GPS system, our global property system. And what that does is it takes the emotion out of it. A lot of people invest in stuff just through emotion and make mistakes. Mm-hmm. This really provides a platform for people to make educated, informed decisions. And that's how, although we've invested, millions of dollars in London and Australia and South Africa, we've now been investing very heavily in America because the system points us in that direction.
All right, well, he's written the book, Property Going Global. Scott Picken. Now you know why I'm sitting here with the man here. Give me a handshake. Because this is the man. He's branded as the man for investing internationally in real estate. If you're in South Africa, go see Scott. He is the man. I love energy. I love enthusiasm. I love passion. I love relentlessness. And Scott represents it. Thank you, Scott.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.